All right, good morning. Hello, my wonderful people. It has been done. The Rolex releases have been uploaded and published. And I thought for this video, we're just going to click through them. We're going to click through what is new, what has changed, and also what has been discontinued. I have my notes here on my phone, so please excuse me when I look to the side. I'm just checking so do not forget anything. And I think we're going to start with the least exciting things, and then we'll work ourselves up. And so at first we have, at least for me, the least exciting. There's been a change to the Deepsea challenge, but I'm not so sure has it been in titanium before. So yeah, there's a new Deepsea challenge, reference 126067, a titanium Deepsea challenge, or RLX titanium, with a zircon bezel insert in black ceramic and an oyster bracelet. I have to be honest, I thought this was in titanium before. Am I being stupid right now? I don't know. Yeah, that's been a change. We've also got some, if you can remember from the teaser that we've watched, a new Datejust dial, some Datejust changes here. It is a 31. It's not a lady Datejust with the red dial. That was the red backdrop bit on the teaser. Do we have it here in that overview? By the way, the website has been a bit buggy for me here in Germany. So I suppose there it is. A lot of people are trying to get on the website and to check out the new model. So yeah, this is the new Datejust. It is in 31 and you have it with a like a diamond set bezel, or you can also get it on a fluted bezel. It is a, I mean, we have seen this red ombre dial before on the Day-Dates in the 36. So it's cool. I don't mind a red ombre dégradé dial on a Datejust or a Day-Date. It's a nice color change. I hope they would be on a more interesting watch, to be honest. But yeah, I suppose freaky colors like that have to go to a Datejust before they spread to anything else. And then there's also been, I think this is something that a lot of people will be very excited about, a change to a Day-Date. Well, not so much of a change. There's been an addition, because you guys know the Day-Date with the olive dial has been very popular. And now they have introduced the olive dials on the 36 instead of the 41 millimeter. Was it a 40? Sorry. So yeah, you have the olive dial now on a smaller Day-Date. For everyone out there who cannot wear the bigger Day-Dates like I can't, they have now, wait a second, where is it? Let me scroll down. They now have the Day-Date 36 with the olive dial. Come on, Rolex, don't let me down like that. Where is it? Here, those two new models. With same thing with the Datejust. They've got a fluted bezel and the diamond set, if that's more what you're into. And you can pick and choose. And a lot of people will be excited about this. And I think this is a great addition to introduce this into a smaller size, because I think the larger Day-Dates are really something you have to be able to be pull off, you know, in order for it to be looking great on you. So yeah, we've got the red dials, we've got the Deepsea challenge in titanium, and these olive Day-Dates. And next, I think we should be looking at... How about we're going to switch over to the Oyster Perpetuals? I know from reading comments so far that not everyone is super excited about this change. Those are very springy pastel colors that Rolex has introduced. I think the highlight of the new colors is the lavender, as they call it. I like them a lot. I mean, I own a candy pink, so it doesn't really make much sense for me to get emotionally invested into a new dial color on an Oyster Perpetual, because I'll not be spending money on owning two Oyster Perpetuals. But I have to say the lavender is really beautiful. I've got it's like a 28 size selected. Now they're obviously available in a bigger one. Let's switch to like the 36s to get a better look at the colors. So like I said, you've got the lavender, candy pink, that's nothing new. This navy blue is like a jeans blue. Well, the turquoise pink, blue, we know that already. Then they've got the pistachio. It's a very natural name, like color naming themes going on. So you've got the lavender, flower, then you've got the pistachio. And they've also added a beige. Wow. Well, it's like a sandy beige color. This has to be the most boring color of them all. I don't know. I think it does not work. It's a very like a greenish sandy beige. I think the lavender is cool. The pistachio is, ja, weiß nicht. Not my cup of tea. But the navy, the jeans blue, and the lavender are pretty cool. And they've also gotten rid of, by the way, talking about introductions, also about the discontinuations real quick in Oyster Perpetuals, they've gotten rid of the celebration dial and the green, the coral, the stuff that has been discontinued throughout the past couple of years. This is all gone now. Like all these like very bright colors are gone. So now we have entered the Rolex pastel era. We are full on in spring and Easter. So yeah, that's for the Oyster Perpetuals. Let me scroll through. Yeah, let's move over to the Skydweller. Not that that's a watch that I would ever wear because that's so huge. They have now introduced the Skydweller in full solid yellow gold with, some call this the John Mayer configuration, with a green dial, with a green sunburst dial on a, what's that, like Jubilee bracelet. It looks good. This is a very, I think the green and yellow gold always has a very old-timey Rolex feel to it. This feels very much like some very important person from the 70s would wear. I like it. It's a cool configuration. It looks fresh. Rolex can't go wrong with the green. Come on. That's like the signature Rolex color. And I think they did that quite well. It's also available on an Oyster Flex if you want to feel a bit more comfortable. And let me check my notes. Yeah, that's for the Skydweller. I think now we should be moving over to the GMT-Masters, the GMT-Master IIs. And I have to say, I personally, or do I have that open up here? Yeah, here. I am very excited about the green dial, the left-handed GMT-Master II. Because at first I thought at first glance that this would be a sunburst green dial like we know from the Hulks and stuff. But this is actually the same ceramic material as the bezel. So this is a ceramic green dial. So it is all one solid color. And I think it looks great. I think that's such a cool idea to, tone it down a bit, not make it so flashy. I think it adds to the sporty look of a GMT-Master II. And I think it looks really great. So now you have a new left-handed. Oh, and it is also in white gold. This is a full-on white gold GMT Master. So that will reflect in the price tag. I think I only have the euro prices here on the website because, yeah, it's 47,750 euros. So that is a hefty price tag. Also, you could switch dials. Okay, no, that's for the right-handed, for the regular. But the Metroid is back. Cool. So yeah, we've got a green ceramic dial on the left-handed on the Sprite in white gold. I think it looks really nice. And there's also, this is like my personal sort of highlight of this year. The new, like a gem, can you call that a gemstone? Dial option. Hold on, how do I navigate through that? I want to show you the new Tiger Iron dial on the GMT Master. And I've also read a lot about people, there it is, being very unhappy about this. I think it looks fantastic. And I mean, seeing that this is like Tiger Iron, the kind of like a gemstone situation. Yeah, probably each dial will look different from the other. So there's not one of the same. They're all different, if you get what I'm saying. So I think it's, I'm not the biggest fan. If you have watched me for a bit, I'm not the biggest fan of the root beer. I think the brown and black just look hideous, but for some reason with that Tiger Iron dial, it works. I think it looks lovely. It is a very striking look, and I think it's the color combo and the Ever Rose that looks so great. I'm such a big fan. So yeah, that is the new GMT situation. Now we should be moving over to the Daytonas. The Daytonas, there's been some news about that. Let me just get the site going. So we have a new, like a John Mayer, let me move myself, John Mayer 2.0 situation going on, because as you can see, a green dial, yellow gold Daytona is back, but the sub dials are gold. They're not green as with the old John Mayer. I mean, this is not called the John Mayer Daytona, just referencing the old one. So yeah, you've got the sub dials in gold, which, does it look better to me? Can't really tell. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you prefer this one or the old Daytona with the full-on green dial. I do enjoy the yellow gold sub dials, I have to say. Also has a very vintagey kind of feel to it, just like the Skydweller with the green dial. But I think that's just a color combo. So yeah, that's been that. Then we also have the chocolate dials back on the Daytona with the black sub dials. Oh, hold on. Let me pull that up for you. So you have the Everose with the chocolate dial and the black sub dials. Where is it? Where is it? Not this one. Let me scroll down for you guys. Here. There you go. This one. This is also available on like a full solid yellow, Everose bracelet if you want that. But yeah, now you have the chocolate dials with the black sub dials back. Nice. I'm not Oyster Flex kind of gal. It's just not my cup of tea. And yeah, there's also, oh, by the way, the racing dials available with, I'm just looking at my notes, with the yellow gold case, the white gold as well, with the Metroid dial, by the way, if you are into Metroid dials. And you also got the white gold John Mayer Daytona as well, as I can just tell from my notes. Let me pull that up. That might be something some of you would be a bit more interested in. Yeah, this one. Yeah, okay. I think the biggest change to the Daytona is definitely the turquoise blue dial. Hold on, let me just... Is that on the... That's on the... like main site down here at the bottom here, this one. I think it is, wait, let me just pull it up in a bigger picture. It's okay. I don't think it works, to be honest. I don't think the yellow gold and the turquoise match really well, but that is something that you have to, I think, see in person if that's your cup of tea or not. But personally, this is not my favorite color combo at all. That paired with the Oyster Flex, I don't know, it just not really fond of the colorway. Let me know in the comments what you think. I feel like this is going to be the one that is going to skyrocket in terms of grey market price, and then in like half a year it will sort of get a grip and kind of even itself out. But I can totally see how that will go crazy on the grey market. Yeah, so this is that, and I think now that we have... Oh, wait. Before we discuss the elephant in the room, we need to check out the 1908s, because this could be something. I didn't expect them to go into that direction, to be honest. I think they did a great job with, continuing the 1908 line. They have now introduced them on a bracelet, on a very special one. It is a new bracelet for Rolex. It is a settimo, like a 7 in Italian, 7th bracelet, because it has 7 link elements, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have a new bracelet. It is now attached to the 1908. That looks great. So this is it the first time you have like such a fancy watch? I mean, you had the ones from before, but now on a non-leather strap. It's a bracelet now. It looks great. I like it a lot. It has, I think, a hidden clasp, if I'm not mistaken. Can I? See, that's what I mean. It's buggy. I want to like make it spin, but it's not working. Anyways, I'm sure we can have a better look down here. So yeah, you can see this is, let me just move myself aside, a hidden clasp situation. Love that. It's the same that I have on my discontinued Jubilee, on my Datejust. It's my favorite style of Rolex clasp. It is so dressy. just makes everything look a bit nicer and sleeker. So yeah, I'm really happy that they, instead of going for like another complication, made sure to give the overall watch a different appearance, I suppose. And I really like the broader look of that bracelet. I mean, it looks like a carpet going around, but I really like it. It's cool. And so, yeah, now we've talked about this. We've got the Skydwellers yesterday, Daytonas. We need to go look at the Land-Dweller. You guys, that has been leaked yesterday, no, 2 days ago. I am so torn on this watch. So incredibly torn. Let me just pull up the dedicated side. First of all, I think the name is awful. Let me get that out of the way before I speak anything more about this. I think Land-Dweller has to be the dumbest name. Sorry, I don't know. Skydweller was awkward, I think. Land-Dweller sounds even more awkward. I think they also patented or signed rights to Coast Dweller as well, and I think they were perhaps unsure if they want to go call it Coast Dweller or Land-Dweller, and then they landed on Land-Dweller. Okay, so now we have a completely new Rolex watch, a Land-Dweller, which has a new case, a new bracelet, an entirely new movement that kind of leans on the movement that we know from the 1908. I think the 1908 has the 7140 movement. Now we have a 7135, which has an entirely new escapement. Because Rolex is so deep into like using silicone for everything, they use a lot of silicone in the new movement as well. This is sort of a natural escapement movement, not really a natural escapement one, but very close to it. They have now, I think they've got these two, gosh, how would you call that in English? I will link the Hodinkee article for you down below. They explain it so well. So yeah, this is, as of now, the most accurate Rolex they have made so far, and it is what it is. You guys, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer on this one. I think it is fantastic that Rolex has actually, wait, let me just make myself a bit smaller here, that they actually came out with an entirely new watch, and really like new movement, case, bracelet, sort of dial. It's just not my personal taste, but putting things aside, I can see that when I feel like when they introduce a bit more variance to the dial, things will look different to me and to everyone else. Because I think a wide dial is a bit meh, and I think they also have it in like a orangey kind of. Wait a second, what was the? Yeah, let's configure this one, the Land-Dweller. I can't get over the name. They have it in 36 and 40 millimeter. That's cool. Love that for me and the other people of the Itty Bitty Wrist Committee. Oh yeah, you have it in white gold. Also the bezel is white gold, and the rest is steel. Then you've got Everose and platinum. And you get, of course, with the platinum, the icy blue dial. But let's check out the stainless steel versions. White dial, and then you've got the Everose. It's hold on, sorry for being so jumpy on the website. I'm not the best at navigating myself through a Rolex website, believe it or not. But yeah, here you can see the new 7135 through the case bag. I love that they've put in a sapphire case bag and not hid it away, because that is really a very, very cool movement. Like I said, I will leave the Hodinkee article that explains it down below. It is so cool what they did with that, and if you like view the animations and how they have managed to make these two wheels mesh together perfectly, if you've read it, you'll know what I mean. It is pretty cool. So yeah, we've got this honeycomb mix of a Datejust dial with an Explorer and some like throwback to the Oyster quads from the 70s. Like I said, it's not my cup of tea. I'm happy that they did something new. And that is that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about the Land-Dweller and about anything else. I think now that we have got that covered, we need to quickly also go over the discontinued models, because I have received some photos that can help us to go over. Oh, by the way, yeah, sorry, I completely forgot. I also have non-catalog models that are now available. So you have this, goodness me, what is this? I haven't looked at that one properly before. So this is a new Daytona with a vintage looking, what is that, like a Paul Newman-esque subdial situation in rose gold. Then some other gem set crazy Daytona as well. I mean, they always do some crazy gem set on the Daytona. Looks freaky. Is that a brown oyster flex? Have we had a brown oyster flex before? I don't think so. That's like a full-on chocolatey situation. Weird. And oh my gosh, look at those sapphires on the Daytona. That's probably like a white gold sapphire diamond mix. And the dial looks like a special stone as well. And you've got a clock, like a table clock, a Rolex table clock. Okay, whatever that is. I'm sure there's enough people wanting to buy this. I mean, if someone gifted that to me, I wouldn't say no. So yeah, that's just an overview of the new dial colors on the Deepsea Challenge. Like I said, the Sky Dweller, the Day 36 in olive now, the new Oyster Perpetual dials, the Datejust 31 in the 36 with the red ombre, then the tiger iron on the GMT, and those new racing dial Daytonas. Okay, and now let's quickly go over the discontinued stuff. Like I've mentioned. That special stone dial on the Yacht Master got discontinued. The flowery Datejust 31s are out. And the celebration on the Oyster Perpetual have to go as well. And that pretty much sums it up for this year from Rolex. If I have missed out anything significant, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And also, you guys, let me know what you think of all of this. Overall, I think this has been a great thing in terms of releases for Rolex. Don't get me wrong, just because I personally don't like certain configurations or colors and models does not mean that I'm not overall very excited and happy that they did something new, because that was the most talked about critique on Rolex, that they keep on repeating the same things over and over and just changing up very tiny details about their watches. I think now they have come out with something like a huge palette of things that people have asked for quite some time. A bit of fan service with the olive dial day dates. I'm sure a lot of people will love that turquoise Daytona. Then you've got the tiger iron GMT. Then the Sprite with a cool new dial. The Oyster Perpetuals. They've introduced new colors. Everyone loves that too. And an entirely new watch that even got a new movement. So I think they did a great job. My favorite has to be the tiger iron GMT. I think that looks stunning. Never thought I would say that about a root beer type of situation, but here it is. Give me your favorite and least favorite release so far. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more videos like this one and stay up to date, subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any new video. See you next time. Bye bye.